There we go. Yeah, I have not played this yet. I have Game Pass. Obviously, I'm a Game Pass fan. Why in the world? Hang on a minute. I'm a Game Pass. I need to get a new controller. I'm a Game Pass fan. I've never played with.
Hot Shot Racing.
My controller's connected. You fuck. Hang on a minute. Okay. I've never played with the cloud before, although I love the Game Pass. So let's see how it feels really choppy right now. I'll tell you that. It does not feel anywhere near as good as Stadia felt. It does not feel anywhere near as good as
I'm in to win. That good with you?
Luna feels. I mean, I get that it's a beta.
Expertly balanced.
Texas Lean, there's a bad delay for you. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to try a couple of games and just see. But right now, you immediately feel like you are, like you're playing something that is not ready for prime time. Like, I've always been sort of a fan of. I've always been a fan of the idea of streaming, but I've understood that it doesn't work that well for a while. And then suddenly it started working. Yeah, this is horrible. This is terrible.
Dad would love it here.
Suddenly it started working great though on Stadia in the browser and Luna in the browser. But this is junk. And this is the same connection I've always had.
Feels good.
The kids aren't watching Netflix. No one's on the computer except me. I'm gonna bring up Stadia in a second or Luna and just show you the difference. And again, I mean, it's beta. It doesn't mean the service is crap. I am a little surprised though, because these guys have been in some form or another. Oh my god, I gotta get a sound in here in this goddamn stream. I can never get the mix right. All right, let me bring this shit.
Work with me here, engine.
All right, tell me that's better. These guys have been in some form of testing. Yeah, I am streaming at the same time, but that's not a big deal. Here, I'll show you. God damn it, man. I'll show you in a minute. I'll play games on Luna while I'm streaming, and you'll see the difference. Let me try one more race with this, just real quick, and then I'm going to change games. There's no Uncle Fuzznuts, I haven't. You guys are watching me experience this for the very first time. I literally was editing a video and the email came in and said, hey, do you want to beta test or whatever? And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're saying you're not allowed to stream it. I don't fucking know. Oh, yeah, the lag is horrible, right? I mean, this is junk. I would never play this. Okay, so let's change games. Let's get out of here and let's play something else. I mean, this is one of the fastest games on Game Pass. Oh, God, terrible. Let's do Rain on Your Parade, or whatever this is called, which is great game. No, again, this is not an indictment on streaming. Like Cosmic says, streaming works sometimes. No, when I play Luna or I play Stadia, streaming works all the time. I'm on a wired connection. There's absolutely nothing going on. I mean, unless I load up Luna in a second, I'll compare them and show you guys. I mean, it's fucking Microsoft. They'll figure it out. If fucking Google figured it out and Amazon figured it out, they'll figure it out. Yeah, this is play by email. That's right, Crank. But right now, I'm just kind of like, well, what have you guys been doing for the last 3 years? I've been seeing this being tested consistently. This is through the browser, RK. Can you run an app on Windows? I know you can run an app on your phone. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Oh, fuck you, Cloud. I mean, it's beta. I'm not being a dick, but this is terrible. This feels chunky as fuck. No. Your Xbox does not have to be on. This is it does take your Xbox account and updates it. Like this is my account. But no, this is coming right off the streamers, off the servers. This is Eddie. This is included in Game Pass Ultimate. I'm playing this on Chrome, and they said you should play it on Chrome or Edge. Okay, this is absolute junk. I would never play this. I love the game. Game's great. Okay, so let me try one more. It's a great game, Interruption. It's really fun. It's really addictive. It's arcadey. I mean, you know, it's got problems. It's not the best goddamn game in the world, but it's a lot of fun. My experience with PSNOW is dramatically better than my experience with what I'm having right now. Let's try one more, and then I want to go over to Luna and just compare it to make sure it's not my shit. Let's try. Doom's not going to work. That's going to be a goddamn nightmare. Dirt's not going to work. None of these are going to work. It's not going to be shit. Let's try. Oh god. Let's try a walking simulator. This game is great, by the way. If you have not played What Remains of Edith Finch, you should, because boy is it good stuff. I mean, you have to like those kinds of games, but it's probably one of the best. XCloud is a bonus. RK, you're right. However, I would say that ultimately, once this gets working, which it will, that won't be a bonus. This is going to be the way most people get their games in the future. I play with XCloud at work. I don't have issues most of the time. So you're just playing on a phone, is what you're saying? Yeah, I'm gonna try it on the phone next, but I'm trying it right now on the for the Linquay. Oh god, yeah. I'm trying it right now on the browser just because this is where I'm sitting most days. Crypt, are you playing on your phone? Wouldn't that be interesting if you play on your phone, which is Wi-Fi? Yeah, maybe they've put more effort into the God damn. Maybe they put more effort into the God damn it, Jaffe, what are you trying to say? Into the phone stuff. I can't even. This is horrible. You bet me. No, streaming games will not fail. It may not work immediately, but streaming games are absolutely the future of video games. I mean, there's just no question about it. It will do what it needs to do. And okay, yeah, this is junk. Okay. I can't even open the. Come on now, Edith. Come on now. Okay, I don't even know what. She's not even moving.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so yeah, this is crap. We're done. Let's now. I want to show you. Just so you know what I'm talking about, I'm not a goddamn maroon. Let me go to, hang on a second. Let me go to, I'm going to close out of Chrome, which I hate anyway. And let me go to Luna real quick. I have people in my chat saying, why are we marketing Xbox shit? Stop. Go fuck yourself. I'm a gamer. I play shit. It's not my job to go watch somebody else, motherfucker. Imagine that shit. Why are we gang? You know, I'm a goddamn grown. I'm a fucking 50-year-old goddamn motherfucking man. You think I'm sitting around? Don't get me wrong. If Microsoft came to me and said, Jaffe, here's ducats, will you please shill our shit? Depending on things, I would say, fuck yeah. But I play what I like, man. I don't have an allegiance to a fucking console. What am I, 12, you fucking moron? Cod says, Jaffe, no offense, but how is a live stream announcement a clip? That's the world's longest clip. I have no idea what he's talking about. Cod, are you in the chat? Do you know what you're talking about? Okay, Luna's loading up right now. It's updating. Just give me a second. Oh shit, you can't. Okay, hang on. XCloud looks better on phones and PC. That's what I'm thinking that sounds correct. Okay, let me move my Luna screen. RK, I'm with you, buddy. I don't get fanboys either. Okay, let me make this big screen. Who is playing? I am playing, thank you. Where's my browser? Here we go. Web page. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, how many years do we need before streaming becomes the place where people are playing? I mean, I think, Robin, it's going to very much be like digital games downloading and digital music. It's going to be a kind of a slow burn, or not even a slow burn. It's going to be every year you're going to see more and more and more. Because again, you know, the story is, or the way people like to spin it is, oh, well, that's just because, Jaffe, you have great, amazing internet. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't have bad internet. It's really good, but it's consumer internet. Like, I don't have some kind of, you know, professional internet coming into my home that I've spent like $300 a month on or anything. My internet every month costs me about $60. Yeah, Stadia still exists, Eddie. Stadia is trying to... Yeah, that's what they're saying. It will be like a Fire Stick device. Interruption. Stadia exists. Stadia is trying to make a real go of it being the Steam of streaming. So they've kind of gotten rid of all their exclusives, and they are doing just lots of games. They announced new games today. Okay, so this is running in Luna. This is Sonic. I only bring this up because it's probably the closest thing that we have. I got to buy myself a new... controller cable. It's the closest thing we have to compare it to Hotshot Racing, which is super fucking fast. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, sure. This is Luna now. It doesn't look pixelated to me. That may be my streaming. Get wireless, Brad. I have wireless, you moron. What do you mean get wireless? The very nature, you can't have wireless unless you have it coming into your control, into your home. I have wireless in my house, but I also have wired directly into my PC. Oh, I'm sure Steam will start a Megatron. I'm sure they will. Oh my God, shut up. Nobody cares. Let's go. Gavin, it's a great question. I'll answer in 1 second. I just got to get through this bullshit. Really? Oh, Skip. Yes, Skip. For the love of God. Hello, dog. How are you? Okay, let's race. Come on now. Don't fucking bark at me, motherfucker. I know you want to eat. I'll get you in a minute. I'm playing Luna to compare it to Stadia or to Microsoft XCloud. What do you think of that? You want to speak? Can you speak? Speak. Hey, speak. Yeah, there's my boy. Oh my God, shut up with your story. Nobody cares. Dark mode, the experience on XCloud was horrible. Horrible. Although it's interesting, Adam says he played it on a potato PC. It was flawless. It's not the quality. I mean, again, this is Luna as a comparison. Ace, please, go over there, you nerd. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's see. Oh my God, leave me alone, let me play. I am on Luna right now, yes. Please stop with your dumb messages. I'm not feeling any delay. There was, at the very beginning, there was a bit of a stutter, but this is totally playable. Yeah, it's leaps and bounds. All you have to do is rewind to the beginning of this video and scrub to the Stadia or the Xbox XCloud. It's goddamn leaps and bounds. I mean, this is totally playable. No, I understand. I mean, look, if anybody's interested in streaming, I mean, this stuff right now, you know, Amazon streaming, I think they offer 7 days of this for free, and then it's like $4 a month. So, you know, your mileage will vary, and some people may be more sensitive to input delay, but I'm certainly, you know, I wouldn't play it if it, you know, I have no reason to play it in the cloud since I'm sitting here at my desk. I can just play it normal. I can test PSNOW. Yeah, let me do that. Let me get through a couple of games on this, and if you bear with me, I'll just have to get it all hooked up, and I got to feed my dog. But yeah, I'll do that. That's a great idea. Why am I not sliding around corners? I don't know. I'm getting all these games mixed up. So this is slide. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Does that meet your expectations, sir? So you were asking while we're testing this, how, you know, as I get older, do I struggle to play games longer? No, I don't. But again, I mean, these days, if I actually have a job, it's this. It's making videos, doing streams about games, playing games on stream. So it's not like I go to work and come home and then and my energy is zapped or sapped or whatever you want to call it. Sapped. I think it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would have to imagine when I am done with a stream, for example, 80% of the time I take a goddamn nap because it wears me the fuck out. I nap for about 30 minutes after about 80% of my streams. So it may, the answer to your question may be, yeah, I absolutely, you know, have less energy as I get older. But since I'm gaming for most, but even so, I was up till like 2 a.m. last night watching Falcon, and then after that I started playing this brand new Steam game called Orbital, Bullet Orbital, which is awesome. So I guess in my case, not really. There's a bigger difference between having cable and fiber. The fiber for game streaming is superior. Okay. It's ironic he's playing a Sega game via XCloud. I'm actually not playing XCloud. I'm playing on Amazon. Okay, let's do a different game now. And let's just see what we think. Okay, let's exit game. But yeah, I have had a great experience with this service. This is how I played Phoenix Rising, Far Cry 5, what was Ubisoft's Valhalla, all their Christmas games I played right here on Stadia, and it was like $15 a month. Yeah, Luna is $4.95. So everything you see here is $4.95 except the Ubisoft stuff. And if you want to play any of the Ubisoft stuff, you have to subscribe separately to their channel. But again, it's still a very good deal because unless you're like, you want to own your games or you're a completionist, and I'm not, at least games like that, I play the Ubisoft stuff till I get bored of them. And those end up getting, I get bored of those probably within, 10, 15, 20 hours. And I still have 28 days on my subscription. So it's a pretty fucking good deal. Is your internet cable or fiber? I don't really know. I have no idea. Let's try GHOSTRUNNER real quick. I mean, I can tell you if you'd like to know. I can do an internet test if you want to know what my speeds are. Would that be of value to your knowledge, to your brain pan? No, you cannot download any of the games, Devin. Hello, Tep Taylor. Good to see you, bud. And, people, it's really funny. I think you know, people talk about, oh, but there's just too many subscription services, blah, blah. Yeah, I already tried XCloud, but I'll do it again with Ori. And it's like, well, just cancel the ones you're not using. Xbox can download if you have a PC or you have an Xbox. Yeah. Hello, Gala. Playing PSNOW stream from my PS5 on the toilet at work while watching this stream. You are not. You are not. Hello, dog. I know you're wagging your tail. How would you have felt if Sony branded Destruction All-Stars as Twisted Metal? Would it have been the same game? I mean, I wouldn't have liked it. And I enjoyed Destruction All-Stars. It wasn't very... let me focus on this. It wasn't super deep. And it didn't keep me playing for a long time. But it was really good. But it's just a very different... you know, it's a very different experience than Twisted Metal. So I wouldn't like it. Yeah, I'll show you my internet speed. Give me a second though. I'm gonna play this now that I have it on this goddamn thing. I played the demo and it was honestly a little too hard for me. What do I do? Right trigger. Okay. You know what, RK? I have no idea. I played the demo, which was basically this level. You know, when it first came out, I don't know, 8 months ago, and it was a little too difficult for me. And so I was like, yeah, maybe I'll play it later, and I got busy. So I couldn't tell you if it's any good. I mean, it's cool. I don't know if it's any good. So I will say right now on a game this twitchy, it's a little, let me do some settings. It's a little, the controls are a little bit, they're a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little too snappy for me. I'm going to bring down the controller sensitivity. And I don't know how much that's the game and how much of that, how do I apply settings. I don't know how much of that is the game and how much of that is the streaming. We'll find out right now though. What are you barking at, dog? Oh, I just guess I died. Do you think... Well, that's an interesting question. He's asking, would your perception of me change if you saw my porn search history? Well, question one is... why would... What is your perception to begin with? That's question one. Before I can answer your question. And question two that I need is, what kind of pornography would one have to look at? I mean, if I was looking at something, when I look at porn, like children porn, I would hope it would not only change your perception, I hope it would lead for you to deciding to call the cops and say, dude, this guy may be really dangerous. No, this is not Game Pass. No, this is, oh, Jesus, yeah, it's too hard. But, I mean, I just got to get into the rhythm. Hang on. What do you mean, what the fuck? That, don't you think that would be an appropriate answer? Other than something that's like illegal, like you're harming children or animals, then the question, I'm answering his question. I mean, he's asking me, and I'm saying, well, the only way I would expect, let's put it this way. The only way my perception would change about someone if I saw their porn history was if it was non-consensual to create the pornography, like with kids or animals. That's all I'm saying. Do you get paid by Father Phil? No, but I would. People are funny. They act like, oh, Jaffe, you're a shill. I'm like, I'd love to be a shill. Call me Xbox. I'll totally, pimp your shit because I love it. I love Game Pass. I've had a great experience on Luna. Okay, so I'm going to move on to another game. I could get lost. I like this. I could get lost in playing this, but I'm not going to play it right now because it's more about the test. Okay, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to put my internet speed test up real fast. Excellent. It was really great. This is a beautiful service so far. I'm going to put this up right now so you guys can see my internet speed, okay? So hang on. And I'm going to go just give the dog some fucking food, and then we're moving on with our goddamn lives, okay? and I'm going to show you some more games. Okay, but let me give you the internet speed. Thoughts on EDP 445? My thoughts are I have no idea what that is. Yeah, Dave Ghostrunner is really fucking cool. Okay, so internet speed, right? Internet speed test. There we go. Okay, while this is running, I will be right back. It'll literally take me like 2 minutes to feed the pup. Here we go. There you go. So I don't know, is that good? I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's not, yeah, it's decent. It's not bad, right? It's not like you look at it and go, this is the greatest fucking internet in the world, right? It's just, you know, it's internet. Yeah, $60 for about 250 is a good deal. Yeah. Read your super chat. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't even see. I don't have all my shit up, so I don't hear the sound. RK says, is your internet cable or fiber? I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. Let me read JSauce. JSauce says, Jaffe, thank you, buddy. Streaming games is like the golf cart ride with Tucker. Intentions were good, but it's never going to work. Okay, Tucker, A, thank you for the super chat. B, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something, Tucker. Or not Tucker. Let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is, man, you're watching me do it right now. I mean, I get if you might live in a place where the internet's really shit. Absolutely, I get it. I appreciate that. I'm not suggesting everybody's there yet. But to act as if this is not the future, for at least the vast majority of people who play video games, I'm sorry, that's just... How can you argue against it? Hello, Bronson. Good to see you, buddy. How can you... No, you're done. Sit down, fucker. We're not going out. I don't know how you can even argue against that logic, because you won't need a console. You won't need... all you need is a goddamn television, and you're off to the races. You know, and I'll put on PS Now in just a second to compare it. I should debate Destiny. Who's Destiny? The game? That would be really cool. I'd debate a game. Yeah, Luna's... I agree, Tom Sawyer. Luna's is good people. I know you like your system, Orang. That's a different thing. That's a different thing. I respect that. People get upset with me sometimes because they act like I'm not trying to take their shit away or talk bad about their shit. I'm just saying that, you know, shit changes, man. Times move on. Yeah, I mean, I don't have data caps, right? So, I'll debate the stripper Destiny, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any data caps. And again, I'm paying $60, $70 a month or something like that. Okay, so what am I using of this thing? Now, I will say there's a little lag on this one. For some weird reason. Like, the mouse is really laggy. Okay, let's see how the game actually plays, though. Right, Dave Carrier says, I'm in southern Indiana and I have the same exact internet stats with 200 megabyte cable. People try to act like it's something crazy. Yeah, it's, you know, it's just the internet, man. Okay, can I skip this? Please let me skip this. No. Restart. Come on now, don't make me watch your shit. Do I have Spectrum? I don't know. I have to go look. Oh, Cliff? I would love to have Cliff on. Cliff knows that. Cliff is kind of laying low doing his thing right now. I've got feelers out to a handful of people you would be excited about interviewing. I know I'm going to bring on Hip Hop Gamer next week. I think I'm going to get John Romero on pretty soon, like within the next month. I will definitely continue to bring people on as long as people like it. And it seems that you guys like the interviews. So I'll mostly do gaming people, but I'll also do some geek shit as well. Like, it's not just gaming, but really just kind of weird shit. But yeah, if you guys, you have crabs, I'm sorry, pal. But if you guys like it, and so far the what's it called? The numbers on the kind of VODs have been really good on those interviews. I'll keep doing it. It's fun to do. Well, thank you, Tom Sawyer. I appreciate that. If I'm a good interviewer, then you're a good friend to Huckleberry Finn. How about that, pal? But you got to paint that fence, baby. You got to paint that fence. Ain't Polly. She ain't happy. Thank you, Daniel B. Appreciate that. I would love to get Ed Boon on. I know Ed. Ed and I are very friendly. The one thing I would say is I have a feeling. Come on, let me skip this shit, man. I have a very strong feeling that a lot of the PR people are probably like, yeah, don't do Jaffe's thing. You know, which I get, and that's fine. Maybe it's a prank. Please let me skip this motherfucking movie. Let me. Oh, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I have a video up, my review on it. I'd love to skip it, Zane. I'd love to goddamn skip it. Oh my god, give me. Okay, well, at least here we go. I need to get out of the car and play the game. Come on now. Yeah, I'm not gonna interview people who require PR handling. I'm just not doing it. I have no interest in that. Because, I mean, why would you want to do that shit? Do you really want to hear another fucking interview with someone? The only interviews I'm interested in are interviews where you can talk to people about what's going on in their lives personally. I don't really give a fuck about, oh, what are the features of your new Mortal Kombat? Who gives a shit? I mean, I care as a gamer, and I'm sure those things would come up organically, but I'm not there to promote the game. I'm there to promote the human, you know, and talk to the human. So, okay, I would tell you this feels a touch laggy. Not bad though. You know, I mean, this one is a little. It's really weird given that Sonic Racing and GHOSTRUNNER is runs super fast, but this Bacon Magma, I don't know. What was your question? It'll jog my brain, man. I don't remember what your question was, but I may have. I'll talk to your people, Rob the Mod. I think your people are you. So you think this naturally has frame drops? I played this in VR the whole thing through, and it never bothered me in that. But yeah, but anyway, if you saw. Okay, so here you go. Now let me... I love this game. I really loved this game so much. It was so good. I was not enamored by the RE8 demo, but I'm still very excited about it. Okay, the frames per second doesn't look good. Oh, Siren Blood Curse. Oh, that was you on the phone, Bacon? I didn't know that was you, motherfucker. You called in with a different name. So, yeah. Okay, let me ask you a question. You played this on XCloud, but you were playing it on your phone? Why is my upload that small? I don't know. It's just what it is. I mean, I've never felt the need for it to be more, so I've never complained or said, hey, can I pay for more? I was more concerned with the download. So this one's a little laggy compared to the other ones. But, I mean, certainly the other ones looked... I don't know. It's really weird why this particular one. I did like Battletoads. The new one? Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people hated on it. I thought it was fun. Yeah, this is RE7. Okay, let me quit this. I'd like to quit if I can. No. RE7 is not a laggy game, is it? Why would it be a laggy game? Oh, my! Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta press this button. I will say this game is like, is reasonable. I'm not giving you feedback. I'm busy. I have things to do. Let me try one more on Luna. Oh, if the stream is lagging for you, then that's a real problem. That's me. I did watch Mortal Kombat, and my review is up for members. I'm not going to tell people what I think until it goes live for everyone on Sunday. But I watched it with a bunch of... I will do PS Now. There, top right blue light. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's probably just something behind my screen. I have no idea. This was a thrown together stream because I was just like, oh, I'd like to, I want to make, I was going to make a video, and then I was like, no, I'll stream it because I don't have time to edit it this weekend. Yeah, I mean, this plays great. This is how I've played this game, and I've really enjoyed this game. I mean, I haven't played it that long. I haven't played it in a while. I'm trying to remember. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Stop. Stop. I don't care. Shut up. I have got to buy a new cable for this controller. Okay, I'm really not bad at this game, I promise. I'm just not paying attention. God damn it, my controller, this fuck. This is Blasphemous, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Morgan, I think Killzone is just kind of a dead franchise. I think it's just kind of let's put it this way, if they're not going to make a sequel to Days Gone, I don't think there's a lot of hope for a future Killzone. I mean, maybe because, Herman's kind of running the show and it's his baby, but I just don't think it ever really connected to the zeitgeist the way a game needs to these days, given how expensive it is. Okay, I mean, this is running great. I would never even consider going, oh, I don't want to stream this game. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to, well, it hasn't become that, Osama. I'm going to go back to, what's it called? There's interruption. I didn't notice any input lag there on that one at all. I'm going to go back real quick just to show people who have tuned in to watch XCloud. I'm going to show you that really fast. And then I will show you PS Now. So we'll have a comparison of all three major streaming services. Okay. But yeah, XCloud was terrible, man. It was terrible. Online multiplayer Killzone. Wiki, I think what you're referring to is they are making a multiplayer shooter. And they are working with the guy who made what's that goddamn thing called? Rainbow Six Siege. But I don't think it's Killzone. But it could be. And then they announced today they're doing a new they just signed a brand new team to do multiplayer, right? So it could be exciting times for those folks over there with getting out of just the cinematic stuff. So, credit where credit's due. Jimbo said the Sony Cloud gaming will be unique. I don't know anything about that. No. When did he say that? I mean, unique? That's all he said? I don't know what that means. Luna had a pretty good latency input like GeForce. Stadia was, honestly, I'll be honest with you, Stadia was the best. I can show you Stadia too. I don't subscribe anymore, but I do own a couple of games on it. Oh God, this fucking, hang on. This fucking triple security, which I appreciate, but it's like, come on, man, it's me. Scan my eyeball. Yeah, Spartan. I played Cyberpunk on it, and it was great. Okay, hang on. I'm just loading this up. Okay, let's see. Xbox says, let's go try it. You got it, pal. You got it, Xbox. Not a problem, buddy. Oh, Bacon. Bacon, if you can't articulate your argument, I'm not even going to address it. It is absolutely not the end of gaming. It is the beginning of gaming. It is the beginning of giving games to more people, of games being more innovative and interesting, of not being a slave to a fucking business model. Come on now. Have I ever cried while making God of War or Twisted Metal? No, I haven't. I will watch Invincible. Okay, hang on a second. I will watch Invincible. I will be your wife. That's from a movie. Shut up. Okay, what do we want to try? So we are currently on Game Pass. These are my games, but let's just see here. What do we got? What's a good... Hello, Wolfblood. Jaffe out of the X or the PS5, Delroy says, which am I enjoying most? I am enjoying well, okay, it's exactly kind of what I thought. I'm enjoying PSX the most right now, not PSX, what's it called? PS5 the most right now, because I'm really into 2 exclusives. I'm loving Days Gone, which I never played, and I'm loving Last of Us 2. But when I wasn't playing those, after Demon Souls, the vast majority of my time was absolutely going apeshit for Game Pass with my Series X and the Quick Resume. So what I think is going to happen, at least for me, is that it's going to kind of be what people suspected, which is, what do I want to use? Let's see, something's not right. The control. Oh, okay. Why can't I use my fucking keyboard? It's going to be kind of like the Wii 60 situation, where you've got people who are basically playing the exclusives on Sony, and everything else is happening on Xbox, is what I would say. I can't wait till game consoles are physically grafted onto our bodies. Yeah, you did have these. Well, yeah, Game Tap and Sega Channel. That certainly wasn't when I was a kid, and they weren't as good. I mean, I never tried Sega Channel. I did have Game Tap though. Yeah, Dirt is amazing. Oh, it's amazing on XCloud. Okay. I was a judge on the tester. It's so funny people ask me about that show a lot. I had a fine experience doing it. Like it was it was 2 nights out of my life, my entire life. Yes, the internet goes out. Oops, you can't play your games. So how often does your internet go out? I mean, if you live in a place, I guess, where your internet goes out 80% of the time, but I think my internet maybe has gone out once in the last 18 months. And it wasn't for long. And honestly, it was because I dropped the heater on my router. It wasn't even their fault. Okay, so now again, this we are playing in XCloud. Okay, now I don't have high hopes for this at all. Yeah, the electricity goes out. You can't play your games. How often does the electricity go out? Where do you live? And I'm not making fun of you. I mean, I grew up in Alabama when the weather was bad. Back then, the electricity would go out, but that was when most of the wires were like above ground on fucking poles and shit. I mean, we still have that, but they're not as weather dependent. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is junk. This is absolute junk. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And you guys know, so don't fucking come at me, because what do I rave about all the time? I rave about Game Pass. I adore Game Pass. And this is just beta. But beta running on the Chrome web browser, which is one of the supported browsers, running XCloud Game Pass is junk. Like, you would not want to show this to anybody. And this is every game... This is every game I have tried. I mean, and you know, it's just junk. It's terrible. Let me try a different game real quick. Let's try, let's quit the game. Let's try one more game. Then I'm going to show you, I'll show you Sony's, what's that thing called? PSNOW, which I've not had a problem with PSNOW. Can you run XCloud games at lower resolutions? I don't know. Let's find out. Let me run something else. See all games. I don't think this one currently has EA Play, although I do have EA Play. Let's see. I want something that starts. I could, yeah. Let me try it on Edge. I hate Edge so much, but yeah, I'll try it on Edge. That's a good. That's a valuable test. Oh, here's Will of the Wisp. You guys wanted to try that? All right, I'll bring up Edge while this is loading. No, Stadia is great, and right, if your eyes fall out, no games. Stadia was absolutely great, and Luna is great, and PSNOW is pretty fucking great. I've trust me, I wouldn't be talking about these fucking things if I hadn't had good experiences with them, but I simply have. All right, I'll bring up Microsoft Edge. That's not what I want yet, though. I gotta log in and everything first. Okay. I have no idea how XCloud works, so I have no idea if you can lower resolutions. I will try in just a second. I'm going to sign in on Chrome too. Oh, my bad. Yeah, my controller is wired. I'll show you PSNOW. What makes it better though? Now here's what's interesting. Without quick resume on Xbox, you really fucking miss it. The idea that you have to load all this shit in, like the old days, I've gotten spoiled. I don't do that shit anymore. And now I'm like, oh, I gotta do that shit now. Stadia's on Death's Door, Gavin, only in that they're no longer doing exclusive titles. They are trying to still be. I mean, I think they're going to. When this works, I don't know why anyone would choose Stadia, because you're in this ecosystem, or if PlayStation gets their shit together, you're in their ecosystem. Why would you go to Stadia unless their deals are just drastically cheaper? Why would you go to Stadia to buy a game when you'd still buy a game on XCloud or PSNOW or PlayStation and stream it? Rathy, that could be true. Okay, let's see the control of this. This looks better than what I was playing. Right now, I think it's 4 or 5 games, but I think that's growing. And people who are in the beta test of the new OS or the update are saying that it, now they can tell you which games are in quick resume, which ones have it. So this is laggy. It's not as bad though. This is absolutely not as bad. I would say at least just doing this. I don't know if I'm fighting guys and shit, but at least doing this, it definitely is, it's acceptable. It still doesn't feel as tight as Luna. Like Luna and Stadia, you just forget you're streaming. I really got to go back and play this. I realized for me this isn't a very good game to stream, and I haven't been back to it. Yeah, this is a little too laggy for me. Okay, so let's try it. We're going to try one more thing before we go to PSNOW. We're going to try this in on the Chrome browser. Okay, so let me log into a mail. Hang on there. Hang on there. Okay. Send me a fucking thing. Okay. Okay, so now I will kill this. That goes away. Hang on. Okay, now we are going to... Let me bring up... Okay, so there goes... Chrome. Good night, Chrome. And this is the same thing we were just playing, but we're playing it in the Microsoft what's it called? Browser. I did not like Guilt. I didn't think it was very good Metal Beer. I thought it was fine. Hello, Hunter. Things are good, man. Okay, let's sign in. Maybe I should do all this off screen. I don't know what's going to show. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I'm already signed in. Well, that's nice. Okay, so here we go. Let's just, for a direct comparison, let's try Doom again. So this is Doom. It might just be the browsers, man. If it is, that's great news. Nano, I don't disagree that if we try it not streaming, it'll probably be better. But I'm doing direct comparisons to streaming with Stadia, Luna, and PSNOW while I'm streaming. And those are great, you know? So... all right, let's see what this one feels like. I miss my quick resume. This is unbearable. I can't handle it. I got some really interesting indie games this week on Steam. I will be streaming tonight or this weekend. Wrath says Google has a lot of money. Why don't they go full throttle and make a console? Because this is actually better. The real question is, why didn't they go full throttle to begin with? All right, here we go. Again, Raji, I agree with you, but all those other games I was just live streaming was happening at the same time on the same connection, and it wasn't a problem. Quick resume is trash? What's the matter with you? Why is it trash? Oh, this is horrible. This is junk. Yeah, no, look at this. This is almost worse. Like, I'm literally turning the controller and it's oversteering by like anywhere from like 45 degrees literally to almost 180 degrees. Full screen, all right. Well, sure, that'll be even worse, but... okay, let's try it full screen. I don't think that would make a difference, would it? Yeah, how can you say quick resume is trash? What are you talking about? It's fucking fantastic. Honestly, Delroy, I think, or I know actually, it was because Google wasn't happy with the results that they were seeing. They were, I think, or at least upper management was under the impression they were going to have bigger results, better results. And then that kind of just precipitated, is that the right word? Is that the right verb, phrase? That's a verb. Everything else, which started having them start to pull back. So you would think the upper management would have been like, look, guys, this is a long game. It's going to take 3 or 4 years to make enough compelling content that people are going to want to come to our service. And then we're going to have to educate people through marketing and PR. Their PR was abysmal. Their marketing was abysmal. Their business model was abysmal. It was very strange. Okay, so this is shit. I will try it on my phone later and let you know. Now I want to show you... okay, yeah, kill all this. Kill this shit. Let me, before I go over to PSNOW, which somebody said they wanted to see PSNOW, I will show you Stadia real fast. No, I'm not going to tell you more. Go fuck yourself. I'm busy. I have things to do. Quit. Yeah, that's a terrible experience. Okay, Stadia. That's got to be in Chrome. God, I hate using Chrome. Find. Shannon looked pissed with Google? I don't know what you... when did you see Shannon? What do you mean? Well, Bacon, go talk to John, you fucker. You old fuckstick. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck, Bacon Magna. Stadia.com. There we go. That's screener.com. I want Stadia. Come on now. Here we go. Is PSNOW a competitor to Game Pass? It should be. It's not. at the moment, which is really to their detriment, but I'm sure it will be. All right, hang on. Yeah, I am ordering tonight a brand new cable for my controller for this fucking thing. I use Firefox, man. Firefox is the shite. I used to use Chrome all the time, but then they started putting so many of their services together, which in theory is great. But then when you end up going to different platforms that you also have Google on, I always had a real hard time getting it to sync up. And so everything from my bookmarks to different documents on Google Docs and shit was just like I couldn't get the right thing on the right computer. And then when I got the right thing on the right computer, it didn't move to the other. It was just a pain in the ass. Okay, hang on a second. What is my password? Right. Later. Confirm. All right, this is Stadia. All right. I have Mad Max. I have not played it. Everybody tells me I would really like it. Okay, so what do I own? I don't have Stadia Pro anymore because I got rid of it. So I think my only games are this, which is fine. Because this will be a great test. Okay. I don't think XCloud is a fail, Christopher, at all. There's no reason to think that Microsoft's not going to be able to do what Amazon and Google could do. And people are saying it's better on the phone right now, and I haven't tried it on the phone. So it's possible that that's just where they've been putting their energy. But playing it on the on Windows is poop. No, I'm playing on a PlayStation 4 controller. Yeah, the reason I don't like PlayStation Now as much, Gavin, is exactly that. I mean, the difference between... I don't go to Game Pass to stream, and I don't go to Game Pass... I go to Game Pass because there's shit I want to play. And everything on PS Now, for the most part, is shit that I have already played. And it's nice there's back catalog, but... You know, that's like when you go to a video store back in the day or you go to Netflix, it's like, okay, you want to watch your old favorites sometimes. But that's not the main reason I want to watch new shit, you know?
It feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Fujita or the Whale?
I wouldn't say PS Now library is bad. It's just old. The games are really good. Xbox and Sony, says Golf, are behind the curve. Nvidia Shield device nailed this type of service. The game may stop because your connection's not stable. Okay, well. Well, am I in photo mode? What the fuck? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, Immortal Black, I'm promoting it because I like it. It's a great experience. I've been playing video games since 1975. You know, I'm not promoting it because I'm getting paid to promote it, although I would because I believe in it. I'm promoting it because I just think, as somebody who loves games and have forever, I think it's fucking awesome. What's there not to love about it? Yes, Game Pass has old stuff too, which is great, but you're right, it's a mix. Yeah, okay, hang on. So, all right, so this is running on Stadia, which is running great. Can I steal this guy's motorcycle? I guess I can. Let's go. Give me that. Goddamn right, let's go. Fuck you. That's mine. I really want to go back and play this more. I didn't have any bugs. I wasn't in the mood for an open world game. I thought it was fine. It felt like sci-fi GTA to me, which I thought was cool. I just wasn't in the headspace for that. But I could see myself being in the headspace later in the year. Do I think Stadia will shut down? I really do. Not because what they're trying to do now, even without their internal studios, is not a good idea. But I think when you've got Sony and you've got Microsoft that are going to be doing the exact same thing, and they're going to have all their exclusives as well. Again, I just don't know what, unless Stadia becomes like, you know, some kind of bargain bin where you go, yeah, I could buy Cyberpunk 2, not that you would, but you know, whatever. I could buy that on Luna, or God damn it, Jaffe, what am I saying? I could buy that on PSNOW or XCloud for full price, or I can get it half on Stadia. Other than that, I don't really know what they would have to offer, because they're no longer I mean, maybe they're going to pay for exclusives, but so here's what I'll say. Based on what they have said they are about, and maybe, you know, I'm sure they haven't unveiled everything, I don't see them really proposing any way to compete. Yeah, I mean, this is tremendous. I mean, this is acceptable. I could play this whole game just like this and would not even... Yes, this is on Stadia. I keep driving out of the goddamn zone. Where's this? Yeah. Oh, I want that police car. Let's see what happens. Let's get out. How do I get out? Oh, there we go. Come on. Okay, so anyway, you know, you get a little pixelization, but why is it so ugly? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the quality of the graphics? Or do you mean the quality of the streaming? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you PSNOW real quick, okay? Oh, the game itself is ugly. I understand. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Goddamn right. All right, there you go. Okay, so hang tight for a minute. Yeah, I think that's right. The web culture clash with game dev. That's my understanding as well. I could change the settings. Let me just do that real fast. Let me see what settings we're running at. Okay, presets. Let's go to graphics. I mean, if I'm on the highest visuals, right? I mean, everything's on. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look staggering. Oh, the resolution is native to 720. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let me put this on for you guys real quick. Un momento. That's not what we're doing, you knuckleheads. We are doing El Gato. Where are you, El Gato? Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Okay. Hang on. No, in this fucking game. In this nightmare. Exit. Okay. Fuck you. Okay. Alright. I think I have to change my input. Hang on. I'm going to go Amazon shopping this week. I need to get a new microphone. I need to get a new cord, and I need to get a HDMI switcher. So I don't have to keep getting up and switching midstream. Not that I'm lazy, it's just kind of, you know, whatever. Ah, shit. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. I love this game. Such a good game. Okay. All right, let's go to PS Now, which is, where do I get PS Now? I kind of forget. Where is PS Now? Support small businesses. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Let me make this bigger too, so you guys can see the whole screen. Where is PS Now? You'd think it would have a button somewhere, doesn't it? You go to the PS Store to see PS Now? That's dumb. No, there's got to be a fucking button somewhere. What the fuck? Dead Dust. What's that? Oh. There's a game for Bacon Magma right there. I have not played that yet, Nier. It's in the store and game library. Okay. Okay, where? Subscriptions. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's right there. I'm an idiot. Okay. My subscription's expired. Here, give it to me again. All right, let me subscribe real fast. Let me go back to the screen so you guys can't see my secret passwords. I don't want you to see, sillies. I don't want you to see that. That's private. That's private. Leave me alone. You can't look at that. Accept. Hello, Vismari. Good to see you, buddy. Confirm purchase. Yes, of course. Confirm the purchase. Shut up, dog. I'll get you in a minute. Because it's, okay. Return to PS Now. All right, here we go. Let's try. Yeah, that's right. My password. I don't want to try Avengers because I don't know if I can skip all that bullshit. Let me try something. Let's try. I played this the other day. No, not that. Not that. Ace, please shut up, man. I don't like the whiny bullshit you've been doing lately. You'll get my attention when I have a minute, okay? I'm busy right now, buddy. It's old dog thing. No, go bark at people. Come on, that's what you do well. I love you, but come on now. Hello, Eric Zandre. Good to see you, buddy. I did play the RE8 demo. You can actually go to my channel and see my impressions of it. Yeah, the castle one is tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. If Uncle Jaffe made a sequel to Days Gone, that would be cool, but I'm really enjoying doing this right now. I don't really want to make games at the moment, except, well, there's a couple things. Really, dog? There's a couple things happening, but nothing like that. I don't want to get into the weeds right now of making games. I'm having so much fun doing this. But I didn't love the RE8 demo. Fuck your channel, Black Wifus, whatever the fuck your name is. This is PlayStation. Oh, you mean PlayStation Video Pass? I don't give a fuck. That's only in Poland right now. I heard that as well. Yeah, 1080p. Yep, they're bringing that to this. Hello, Jay Summers. Okay, so this is a game that'll give you a really good idea of how. I love you too, Black Wafers. Of how fast PS Now is. PS Now has been a pretty good experience. Oh, this is a really cool game. I don't know if I would say PS Now is equivalent to Stadia yet. I thought I know how to spell waifu, but I haven't seen it plural, I guess, is maybe why I was confused. And I haven't played this in a while, so I've kind of forgotten my controls. It's kind of a complicated... Right, so all this is happening over the cloud, right? I mean, this is leaps and bounds. And this is what I'm saying. Everybody thinks I shill for Game Pass. Sony could kick the shit out of Game Pass. Not just because of this. I mean, their tech will get there. But they could kick the shit out of Game Pass because they have these amazing studios where they could still bring that same quality of creation to some smaller, less expensive, but still commercial games that could be day one drops. But yeah, I mean, you're not going to show this to your average person, and they're not going to say, oh no, I don't want this. This is terrible. They'd be like, what? I don't even know I'm streaming. Like, I would not know I'm streaming. Oh my God, let me play. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck. Give a fuck. Watch a fucking movie. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I have zero concern about Microsoft getting there. It's not like, oh, they're in trouble. Like I said, if all these other teams can do it, yeah, I mean, this looks. Come on now. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, it plays way better than XCloud as well. I mean, it's a fantastic experience. Here, let's do a different game. How do I get out of this game? PS Now. Let's go to... Let's try God of War. God damn it, Jaffe. Oh, this... Fine. Oh my God, where's God of War? Are you shitting me? God of War, how hard is it? What? What? Where's God of War? It's on PlayStation Now. Come here, you fuck. All right, hang on. Let's go to browse. How about... There we go. I know it's on here. I've seen it on here. Right, but anyway, if you're looking about for the library, this is the library, right? There's nothing about it that's bad. They have tons of great games. But again, you know, if the world ended tomorrow and I was on a desert island, I would pick PS Now. But the fact of the matter is that most of the PS Now stuff is has, you know, it's all old. But yeah, it's really great though. Again, Desert Island is a metaphor. I don't actually mean Desert Island like there'd be no internet. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Really? We're going to do this? We're going to fucking do this? I'll check for Persona in a second. This is the I think it's the PS3 version. I don't know. I think it said that. Yeah, it looks like it is. Right, Tom. They have, yeah, they may have wanted to do it to bring people here. Tom says, I know, I can see why they wanted to close the PS store. They have almost all the bangers on PS Now. Right. Tyler says, stop playing your own games. It's self-indulgent. That's a good point. Let me play your game, Tyler. Oh, you don't have any. Oh, well. Wah, wah, wah. J-Love, I'll take an old hit over trash as well. But is that your really poorly written way of saying that everything that's new on Xbox is trash? Okay. Come on, Stig. What are you doing? Nobody cares. Let's go. Let me skip this shit. Come on, Stig. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yeah, Game Pass is great. Outriders, MLB. If I had directed this, you could have skipped this shit. That's part of it, Tom Sawyer, but Game Pass will be getting big titles soon. And they're also getting first party, not just first party, but third party, medium-sized titles. Come on, nobody cares. What are you guys doing over there? I remember loving this game, and it was a great game. But come on. Jesus Christ. I'm not being mean. Who the fuck wants to watch this shit? Nobody needs this. I love this game. It's a fucking phenomenal game. It was absolutely fantastic. But I don't want to watch this shit. I want to play the game. Just ego, baby. Ego. Press down on the right side of your touchpad. I am. Nothing's happening, man. Yeah, I'm not... Ace, do you have to potty? I don't think you do. Do you have to go potty? You want to go poo-poo? You want to go outside? All right, here's the deal. I will be right back. I have to go take the dog out, but I'll let this play. And in a second, we'll take a look at what this looks like on... it's not my own game. All right, I'll be right back. Leon have to go outside? He literally wants me to throw the goddamn ball to him. Jesus Christ, this thing's still going. Come on. They did not do this in the first God of War. No, they didn't. Yeah, he totally trolled me. You literally see the title God of War, and then you hit start, and the camera pulls back. He says, "The gods of Olympus have betrayed me." He jumps into the sea, and it's this, and you're off to the races. That's it. It's not that a little intro is going to kill me. It's that it should be better. It's a great game, though. I haven't talked to Todd in a long time. Todd's a great dude, though. Don't tell me there's a movie. Dude. God damn it. Oh my God. Stig, what are you doing, man? This is 3. Oh God, then they put in the Wilhelm scream. Come on. I got to go back in time and fix some shit. I agree, Dead Rift. it doesn't make me mad. I think God of War 3 is a phenomenal game, man. It's excellent. I loved playing it, and I can't wait. I'm going to be doing a God of War playthrough of all the games for fans, not fans, for members sooner than later. And I loved this one. It was great. But I don't remember having to sit through this shit. It's a great cutscene, but Jesus, come on. 1453, right now, no, there was no... If there was a Wilhelm scream in God of War 1, I will be pissed to discover it. I hate that shit. I don't know what my plans are for the future. I can tell you that I love what I'm doing now every day more than the day before, and I haven't thought too much about going back into games. I am absolutely looking at doing something soon in games, but not at the level I have been doing it. I had nothing to do with God of War 3. I literally had about 3 meetings or 2 meetings, and then I left the company. Yeah, Stig's great. Stig did Fallen Order. This is a great game. I'm just complaining about the cutscene, that's all. Jesus, can I play the game now? All right, here we go. Let's test out PSNOW. Here we go. It's a little laggy. When I played God of War 1, it wasn't this laggy. It's not bad, but it's not great. Oh my God, I just saw a movie. Oh my God. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, this is amazing, though. I forgot how cool this game was. I remember really liking it, but holy shit. All right, so anyway, that's PS Now. Let's see if there's one more game we want to look at. But again, I mean, let's put it this way. I forgot for a moment I was streaming. And I just focused on the game. So, I mean, that's, you know, that's... I don't know, man. It's fine. I mean, obviously, it's fine. It's none of my business what you do. But, you know, it's fine if you want to not like streaming. But to watch somebody stream and just to act like it's crap, I don't know, man. I don't know where your head's at with that shit. Oh, that's good. That's a good point. Try, oh, my baby. There's my baby. Hello. Okay, try Doom Eternal. That's good idea. Let's compare that to what we just had over in XCloud. Okay, where is it? Oh, Battlegrounds. That's a good game. Where is it? Now, I'm going to save all my games. I'm going to play my games later. I'm not going to... That's going to be something I do with the members down the line. I'm not going to do it tonight. I just wanted to try that because it was, you know, fast. Isn't Doom Eternal on this thing? Oh, okay. Well, that's not a good comparison. Fuck it. Let's try it. No, I don't want to download it. Don't download it. No. Cancel the download. Bail. Where's downloads? Where are the downloads? Yeah, you can download it, but I don't want to. It's not downloading. Okay, good. All right, let's go back. Oh, come on now. Oh, the interface is poo, though. Come on, man. No, I don't want to download. I want to stream it. There we go. Hello, BDKH. I'm doing well. How are you doing, sir? It doesn't have Banjo-Kazooie, but Xbox has that one. I think, hey, how would I feel if Sony bought Square? It'd be great. I think Sony needs all the help it can get when it comes to more content, especially as this is going to be the future, subscription services, and eventually streaming. I think the more content they have that's exciting, and again, people, when I say that, they're like, what do you mean they make the best games? They do. They make phenomenal games. They just don't make enough of them. And I think most customers would rather have lower barrier of entry, more frequent a variety, than the best, but not all that often, and for more money. I just think that's your average consumer in anything. That's why McDonald's sells more, like I've said, than Ruth's Chris. Okay. Konami would be good. Yeah, Silent Hill, Metal Gear, Castlevania. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I mean that again. Cosmic Bandito. The real problem is your vernacular. It's not casual versus real gamer. I know what I think you're trying to say, but casual gamer denotes soccer moms playing, Candy Crush. I think mainstream gamer versus core gamer is probably a better definition, and there's more. Thus, the title: mainstream gamers. Input funny. He says, I think Nintendo makes the best games. I mean, I get your point. I think it kind of depends on what you're going after, but I think those are fair arguments to have. I think they both, in their own way, do exceptional shit. Gus, yeah, I mean, the more, I don't think it would impact negatively to a degree that it would hurt for most people. Hang on, let me try this first. But certainly the less hardware you have to code to and make concessions for, the better your experience is going to be. I don't think you have any proof of that, Bellicell. He says, Jaffe, Sony already got the license of Silent Hill, Metal Gear, and Castlevania. Yeah, I mean, if they do that, great. Then what else do they need? But nobody has said that. I mean, there's that rumor. There's the rumor that Microsoft's trying to get Castlevania. There's the rumor that Microsoft's doing something with Kojima. Who the fuck knows at this point? I've talked to people who have played Blue Point, and I've asked them, I've said, how do you think it's going to do? And they're like, it's a really fucking good game. But what they're saying is it's actually quite hard. And in that, it might be successful, like critically, and gamers will love it, sort of in the same way Demon's Souls does. But these three people I talked to were saying, but we don't see it being some massive runaway hit, only because it's just, it's a real difficult game to play in a good way. They're not saying it's bad, but yeah, I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I don't know if that's true, Nonya Business. Nonya says they're going to sell to the highest bidder. It's unlikely it would be Sony. The highest bidder can mean a number of things, right? If you say we're going to sell to Microsoft and we'll make more money up front, okay, if that's your agenda, sure. But if your agenda is, if we sell to Sony, we have a higher percentage chance that the game they will make is going to be phenomenal, and that's an accurate read based on just statistics, and thus will lead to more money on the back end and sequels, and even though they're going to have the rights to make the next 3 games, we still own the IP. And so they're going to make that IP more valuable to us. Let's put it this way. Sony may have spent less money on the Spider-Man license than Square spent on the Avengers license. But looking back, I would assume that Marvel, would be like, we would have rather, just because the highest bidder, that doesn't mean you're going to get the most money at the end of the day. I'm thrilled Sony already did a license with Konami. A lot of people have done licenses with Konami, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean they have the rights to do those games right now. I mean, this runs really good. I think, I would have to get into some, there is a tendency on games that move this quick with streaming, at least at my level, to oversteer a little bit. But I'm not really feeling that right now. But, I mean, compared to playing Doom Eternal, Trial by Fire, Insomniac picked Spider-Man. They could have made any character. I assure you that's not true. I know the entire story about how Spider-Man got greenlit. And that's just simply not the case. It was, let's just say it was a fight to get Spider-Man made. Not everybody at Sony believed in that game before it was made, in terms of just as a property. So the idea that Insomniac just had carte blanche to make whatever they wanted, no, they did not. This game would be amazing if it wasn't for the fucking pacing of it. I hate the map in this game. But the moment-to-moment combat is just delightful. I love it. Like, that was a little swishy there. Like, I was going for those items, and I oversteered, and now I can't get back to them. Like, I could maybe, I'm sure they do different, they recognize if the game is streaming, and maybe they adjust the code a little bit in terms of, I'm sure they do. I mean, this is a little laggy. If I had a choice to play this on or off, if I had a choice to stream this or download it, I would absolutely download this game. It's not bad, but for a game this precise, it's not a great fit. And maybe it'll get better, but that may not be solvable for a game like this. So I mean, in that sense, if this is your jam, I could see you saying, I haven't seen anything in streaming that makes me want to go that route. But for me, though, you know, I continue to stream games. I'm thrilled that's not what the director said. I'm telling you, I know what happened. I mean, the director of Spider-Man is doing press. I'm telling you from the horse's mouth, from people, if I told you who told me, you'd go, oh, okay. I mean, you know, you guys got to be careful if you really care about believing the press. Because, I mean, you know, the one day I realized it was the most obvious thing was when Amy Hennig said, we'll never make there will never be an Uncharted without Nolan North. And, you know, less than a year later, she wasn't working at Sony anymore. Right? I mean, so just because somebody says something in the press, they're working. When they're on stage, which is when they talk to the press, they're selling you a story, man. It's called PR. And it doesn't mean they lie or anything all the time, but I'm just saying that, you know, that's all I'm saying. But you can see I'm missing, I mean, I'm not a great reflex gamer. I mean, I'm not bad, but I wouldn't be missing all these shots if it wasn't streaming. All right, so there you go. Those are all the streaming services, right? We've got, what did we play? We played Windows, XCloud, which right now, I will try it on my phone. I don't know who Ted Pricks is, Beats Game Life. But XCloud on Chrome and XCloud on Edge is an absolutely terrible experience. It's in beta. But again, so is Luna. We played Luna. Luna is a phenomenal experience. We played CYBERPUNK and Stadia. That's a phenomenal experience. And I would say PSNOW is overall, here's what I'll say. I don't think PSNOW is as good as Stadia or Luna. when it comes to streaming. And I have not played GeoForce yet. But Horizon says, why play streaming when it's not even that much more expensive to download? Sure, if you can. I mean, the streaming is mostly, there's two reasons I would do streaming. One is if it's on my phone, like if there's, or my tablet. If there's a game that really makes sense, like there's that, the game about the sea, it's like an adventure game or something. Or if I had a phone that had controls, I would do that. Or if it was a game that I didn't really know if I wanted to spend the time to download, I just wanted to try it. And if I liked it, then I would absolutely download it if that was an option. You can't download it to your phone. Horizon, it will be the only option eventually. It's not going to be the only option for this generation, but sooner than later, it's going to be like digital. It's just, and I don't know how old you guys are, but I saw it, man. I mean, I literally saw the same arguments and pushback that a lot of people are having now about streaming and subscription services was the exact same, or were the exact same arguments that a lot of gamers had about going digital. And that was the exact same argument that people had about leaving VHS for Blu-ray. And that was the exact same argument people had about going from music to streaming music or digital music on iPad or iTunes. So I'm not suggesting that you guys don't make interesting points, but they're points that have been made ad nauseum across the spectrum since I was a kid and we were first getting into DVDs, leaving cassettes behind. The very first CD I ever bought was Duke from Genesis. And I'll never forget it because I'm like, are you kidding me? The whole fucking album is on this fucking, disc. But eventually, and there's still people who love the vinyl. There's still people who collect VHSs. I got absolutely nothing against that stuff. It's just that, it's a better business model for the people who make the games. It's better for the games themselves. And for most customers, not all customers, I respect that, but for most customers who value low barrier of entry, variety, and at least the perception of low prices, it's a better deal. Tom Sawyer, that's the thing, a lot of it's nostalgia. Tom Sawyer says, I miss handing my Netflix movies to the mailman and waiting for my next movie queue to ship. I mean, think about that for a minute. You have, and everybody does it. I've done it too. But you have romanticized something that's kind of a pain in the ass because it was a part of your life that was great and that you remember fondly. But the idea that like, oh man, it was better when I had to wait for my movies to come in the mail. Really? Why? How many years until we're all digital? I mean, right now, somebody in the chat didn't get it right, but they were close. They said almost half of all games are digital. It's actually this year and last year were the first 2 years that digital outpaced analog. And so I think you'll never get rid of physical, or at least for a while. There'll always be like the limited run type companies. But in terms of like your average consumer getting something, or the young generation, digital, we're there probably already. My kids have never bought, I don't know if they've ever bought an album or a video game. They stream them and they subscribe to them. But the last time they asked me to buy them a song and it was digital and it was on iTunes, God, it must have been when they were like 6. Caesar says, you're too naive to loss leaders, Jaffe. I know what all those words mean, but I don't know what they mean in the sentence that you've just strung together. So if you want to maybe hit me back with a different organization of the words. No, Bacon, I have never gone back to my old high school and given the students a motivational speech. No. I mean, I've never been invited. If I was in town and they wanted me to, I don't think I would give them a motivational speech. don't think young kids need motivation. I would just speak truth to them that I know, and they can do with that what they will. You have a good weekend too, Captain Crunch. How will software sales affect the companies making the games if they're all going to be streamed? I don't understand that question. How will software sales affect the company? I mean, if all the games are going streaming, there won't be software sales. Paradise for Nerds. Sony knows there are people who want a new Twisted Metal, but I just think, and I think they're right, I don't think they think there are enough of them. Will we see PT situations in the future? Once a publisher says no more available, it's over. Sure. Not a lot. But yeah, you will. You will absolutely see that. And then sometimes they'll listen and they'll bring the games back, and other times they won't. And, you know, it's how it goes. Well, thank you, Carlos Strife. I appreciate that, buddy. Jaffe would jump on a ramp his bike and impress all the kids. Yeah. I would jump. I used to jump over kids. A lot of kids did this. I wasn't special in that, but they would lay down in front of the ramp, and I would get going and going and going and going and going. And I mean, I was terrified I was going to kill one of these kids. So I would just go really fucking fast. And I remember the last time I did it, I was going so fast that I went so high and so far that when I came down, my entire back tire just exploded. And I was like, oh, okay, we have to be done with this little endeavor. All right, fellas, I have to get some shit done tonight. It's good to see you. Thanks for doing this test with me. I appreciate it. I will be, I'll be putting up a better thumbnail for this. I'll make it private till then, maybe. I did not have a slingshot. But I am going to be streaming this weekend games because there's definitely some shit I want to do. There's a bunch of really cool indie games I just picked up. And so keep an eye out if you're interested. That will be this weekend sometime, but I don't know when. In the meantime, take it easy. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy your Friday night.